We're excited to hear about Nebula. So I know you did a big drop happening with Empire Records, Money Man today. Let's just start there. What's happening? What's the 25,000 tokens you guys released?
Yeah, so Money Man is selling 25% of his song that's being pre-released on Nebula.
Right.
So that means the fans get to get a preview of it, listen to 30 seconds of the song, and invest in it and buy tokens that represent the royalty payouts.
The last time you did this was about a year ago.
Yeah, at South by Southwest last year, we did a test campaign with him, and he sold out in like 30 minutes. So it was interesting. It was very fun.
And his investors are his fans.
Yeah.
And these fans have made back their money. There's no guarantee.
There's no guarantee in any investment, but
they did make back their money many times over. So tell me, for your technology company, Nebula, how does this change the approach for an artist like Money Man? Like, what's the mindset you want Money Man's peers to be in when they come and talk to you?
So from the artist perspective, it's additional revenue. So we're adding to the pie. We're not taking away from anything that's already happening with like TSPs or labels. This is extra money for everyone, really. And for the artist, the most powerful part is that they get instant cash, right? So as you know, when musicians drop a track or an album, it takes months before they see some money come in. So with Nebula, they get to get that money up front and then decide how to use it for their marketing or their music video or whatever they want to do with it.
So you're basically dealing with the problem of artists not being able to make a living. And even the biggest artists are still quite frustrated. Now, regardless of who owns what and what the record label deal is and what the contracts are, you see Snoop coming on a couple weeks ago, spreading all like wildfire on social media. I got 1 billion plays, I made 45 grand. What's up with that?
Yeah.
So when you see people like Snoop saying things like that, regardless of all the inner workings and the legalities, that's still, his impression is, this isn't right.
Yeah.
His declaration to the world is, this is broken. You see that, you're like, that's right, that's why we built this.
Yeah.
Or you see that and you go, man, there's a lot of complexities. How do we get people to understand things? So help me understand your response to a moment like that in the media.
Right. So, we're trying to solve, that's one of the problems we're trying to solve, is to like give the artists the power of ownership, right? And allowing their fans to own a piece of the music. It's a really good way to build communities, but to solve that problem, that's part of what we're doing. But really, at the end of the day, we're not taking away from the record labels. We're just adding extra revenue. So this will help that problem long term. I'm not going to say we're going to solve that right now, but that's definitely part of the problem we're solving for sure.
For Nebula, is it only new drops, or let's say Michael Jackson or Prince or the Beatles, whoever has some old IP, and they say, well, this is amazing, we own 100% of the rights to this record or this song, can we re-release a remaster through Nebula? Can we let our people, our super fans, have access? Elvis's family comes. So help me understand, is Nebula in the future going to be made available to those that are stewarding IP in the music business?
Yeah, anyone that owns a piece of a song can technically put their royalties on the marketplace. Anyone can submit music to Nebula, but we accept it. We're A&Ring it right now. We're being hands-on, deciding who comes on. But in general, anyone can submit music, and it could be an older song. It could be a portfolio song. That's fine. So far, most people have been dropping new songs. We roll with it. That way, you kind of grow with the song, and the fans that invest get to start making money as it grows. As it stays green. But there are green songs that are still making money from the past, right? So that's definitely something that's on the table for us.
Final thing I'll ask you: if you could work with any artists, because you see them as an innovator, as a creative, you bring new ideas to the table, is there 1, 2, 3 artists kind of come to mind, like, man, I'd love to collab with this band or this musician because they always seem to try new shit, and it'd be rad to have them try out things with us?
Right. We've seen, we have a few independent artists that are up and coming, and some artists know how to build communities and have that community. Some like are still kind of figuring it out. The artists we really like to work with is the ones that understand how to harvest a community, because that's the platform we built. Yeah, we built the platform so that you could, that Web3 mentality of, harvesting a community and getting them to be supporters. These super fans that want to, they're willing to spend $100 on your sweater, your merch. They'll spend a couple. But But yeah, I mean, it's early in the space. You know, our partnership with Empire is super exciting. Moneyman has proven that this works on a larger scale. The independent artists have also proven that it works, and they're using the money they make to go shoot their music videos or whatnot. So
you dropped 25,000 tokens today. Where do people go into acquire?
We're about to drop it. I know this might be live. It's going to be dropped in like 2 hours right after our panel. You go to
around 5 p.m. Eastern
5
time.
p.m. Yeah, you guys got the first news. It's a surprise drop, yeah, you go to Nebu.la, Nebu.la, or look up Nebula Music in the App Store, and you'll find it there. And yeah, you'll see the drop show up around 5 p.m. Eastern.
Well, thanks for what you do for artists. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
For the community watching and listening, I'll be back again with another conversation like this soon. Peace.